Alfred Dawes came out and spoke on the matter. As the opposition, remember it's a government thing now, you know. The opposition spokesperson spoke on the matter, Dr. Alfred Dawes, and him show up the government. Because the Jamaica Labour Party and Christopher Tufton and Andrew Holness see the destruction and the damage that they have caused the health ministry. You realize what the Jamaica Labour Party did? They stand down, you know. And no, nobody from the Jamaica Labour Party now come out come address the nation, you know. Whether Tufton, neither Andrew. None of them now come out come address the opposition spokesman. What the Jamaica Labour Party did, they send Young Jamaica, which is their youth arm, when you have nothing to do. The youth arm they send, you know, and what did the youth arm did? They come out to attack Mark Jefferson Golding, to attack the PNP, and to attack Dr. Dawes. Totally ignoring the issue, you know, and what the Auditor General report say. They send the Young Jamaica, the youth arm, to come attack. You don't realize? You don't realize, say, all now the Jamaica Labour Party no speak out. What the attorney, the Auditor General report said, none of them no come out and say, neither Andrew, neither Christopher Tufton. None of them address it. What they did, and nobody can tell me, say, I know Abka or Big Back Marlon Morgan send out Young Jamaica could come put out statement. They come put out attack Dr. Dawes. And come attack about Dennis Garden. Look into it in Jamaica. Look in the magnitude of how wicked these people are. Instead, they be a responsible government and take the bull by its horn and embrace the findings of the Auditor General and act and tell us what they are going to do to fix it. They decided to send Young Jamaica to attack the opposition for doing its job. It is the job of the opposition to hold the government accountable. And that's all Dr. Dawes and Mark Golding did, was to enlighten what was in the Auditor General's report and try to have them take some account. But instead of taking accountability, they come out and attack the PNP and Dr. Dawes, so much so that they come and name out all things when they're in the Auditor General report. So much so, Sir G, that then come out all and name things when they're in the Auditor General report. Me not see no in the Auditor General report that tell me say Dennis Garden have 12 dialysis machine. Wait, tell me no. And the statements by Nationwide should have been condemned, which is why Mark Jefferson Golding this morning shut down the media with them propaganda, what they came to the conference this morning with. I want to say wonderful job by the opposition this morning. About 4 times the man of you repeat himself. The man cannot speak on a matter that was propagandized and propagated by state media NNN. The report did not say any entity. All the report said was that 5 private medical institutions have the 12 dialysis operate at them private facility. That's all. Why is it that Nationwide ran with a narrative and instead taking accountability? Because the government know say what them a do wrong, you know see what them do. Them no come out, come answer the opposition, they send Young Jamaica. Because the government knows better and they know what they're doing is wrong. So instead of taking the accountability and come out, come speak as a responsible government and as the Ministry of Health, what they did, they stand down and send out the dirty young Jamaica to attack the opposition and attack the character of Dr. Dawes. Eh? That is what they did. And then Clifford go come tell me this morning saying he can't walk and he can't see. He have strokes. Only not see a distraction them. Only not see them a distraction. Eh? You are gonna come out and tell me say you have strokes and you can't see and you can't walk. And who you try to fool and distract? Only not see a show them come to throw cold water for Mark Golding and Dr. Dawes press conference this month. They realize that the whole nation turn up. They realize that the entire nation turn upside down. I'll know the government can respond. They shame like a dog. Eh? You come out and come and tell me, say you can't see and you can't walk. You suffer that mild stroke. Mine ain't have to put nothing make a whole rag and dirty clot in your mouth. Mine, you know, have to confess, you know. It never worked, real PNP. The agenda of the Jamaica Labour Party did not work. And they send about 5 media house. All in the pan. Private medical ward belonging to the member for Southeast St. Andrew, Dennis Gordon. Which part in the report tell you say Dennis Gordon under investigation? Mark Golding said the investigation is ongoing and they're looking into the matter. And after the investigation concludes, you know, here Mark Golding confirm it with Nikisha Burchell, everybody. Dennis Gordon agreed to investigate the matter, and at the end of the matter's investigation, let the chip fall where it may. You know, your Mark Golding said Dennis Gordon know the position and the rules of the party. So if he find himself doing things that he ought not to do, Dennis Gordon don't admit, let the chip fall where it may. A full-time PNP top throw its members under the bus. Remember what they do to Dennis Meadows, you know? Remember then put on Dennis Meadows and the whole country come out and the whole country come out complete and not show nobody under the bus. You know, hear me? Comment yes if you not hear me, no, because when me see the F1, them I go up, me feel like them a ramp with me page, you know. You not hear me? Comment yes if you not hear me, no, people, please and thanks. You not hear me, thanks, because when me see the F1, them I go up, me I wonder if something happen. So people no can't tap up the screen little more. So people no can't tap up the screen little more. So this morning, Jamaica. Thank you, my people. Thank you. Uncle Reeb say they're just securing my page. I love that. Remember me telling you, you know, comment F1 because sometimes when you talk, them I report your live based on what you're being said and the audio. Next thing you know, then gone with your page. So when you comment F1, it prevents them from reporting your feed. So thank you guys. At least you learn something. I appreciate. Them a fight it, of course. Annette Logan a say me in or me out. Of course, them a fight me platform. Of course, them a fight it. But me nah stop talk. Me nah stop talk. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Anyway, Cliffius, I go and rest you down so you can get little rest. Because, as they say, you can't see and you can't walk. So, We all make you get little rest now. Alright? But me just a open president office stuff your mouth. With no nothing make a whole rag and dirty cloth. Alright, my people. I think I can move on from cliff views now because we have to make him get little rest, you know. Remember I say he can't see and he can't walk. I'm telling you, say the days of the wicked shall be numbered. I know me say it at the Bible, say it, and to me look like cliff views days number. Unless he call radio station that say he can't walk and can't see. And I can rest down cliff little bit. I wish I had topic. Let me move on to one next topic because come here, you Jamaica people. What a excitement last night from Pdtv. What a excitement last night. Could they measure? I want Natalie Price look so like what make fear jacket big so he come in like a Karen Cross dress she. It look like she come from this you know Jamaica then come and Andrew only sworn in, you know. This look like say Karen Cross put on her clothes but she. What make fear clothes big so? And I can't style. Me know when big jacket I wear. When big jacket, with the jacket fit big but not the sleeve. Only know see a Karen Cross jacket she have on. She come a Jamaica, a Karen Cross put her up, you know. Yeah. Karen Cross put her up. She not come here with no luggage. Just in case authority will and panel, she can run swiftly. Yeah. Natalie Stack. Anyway, Jamaica people. Karen Cross. Only hear some things we talk last night. Eh? The lady from Upper Jews land, come here, Karen Cross. Then me know say so much thing you used to do for undermine the party, Karen. Then how you want to justify the reason why they expel you? Eh? How you want to justify the reason why they expel you from the party? As so much dirty thing you did go on in the Jamaica. Look here now, as so much thing you want did go on. Eh? This a one your Karen Cross a thief. The one in the middle, Natalie, a pedophile. And this a one your then say she open Sabbath door, you know. This a one your then say she a Sabbath keeper. Seventh-day Adventist. Karen Cross a thief. Scammer. Natalie a pedophile. And this a one in the camouflage tiger top. She them say she a Adventist. Then I want make you look like somebody out of me community, so. She look like one, she look very masculine. She look like a man. The one when near Michelle Stern. Eh? Me say Jamaica people, me say when Andre Stevens done with them last night. Eh? Me say the fridge couldn't shut. The amount of things get put up in this fridge last night, the fridge couldn't shut. Eh? Me say the fridge couldn't shut last night. The amount of things get put up in the fridge last night over partner. The fridge left wide open last night. Karen Cross, they say a thief, scammer. Only know hear the things that they say Karen Cross walk about and take people name and number so she can't help them get visa. All know no visa can come. Scammer. Karen, I know me say it, you know. I know me say it. Karen Cross come here. You not afraid then kill you? Me want to know if Karen not afraid then kill her. Karen. The people them say Karen Cross, Jamaica Labour Party, me want to know how uno hug up this girl. How uno hug up Karen Cross and tolerate Karen round uno. Uno no ears say Karen Cross collude with the CIA And the but when you hear this thing them then see a Karen Cross bus pan Daryl Vaz. Make Daryl Vaz visa get take away. When you hear this thing them. Yes, Denise unalive. I beg your pardon. Only not hear Karen on no Friday unalive, you know. You are grown the people them. And the people them have it for say you call down CIA. And notify the US Embassy make them take away James Robertson visa. I know you know hear them a thing at Jamaica. They say Karen Cross name come down in a WikiLeaks. Jamaica people, Karen Cross. You know yes, a Karen Cross name come down in a WikiLeaks. The pages are there to read. Karen Cross. Them say your name come down in WikiLeaks. One by one, me de pan Karen, me soon go on pan the pedophile. And this one in the camouflage, pitchy shot. Jamaica people, Karen Cross. The people them say you make CIA come down pan Horace Chang and James Robertson. And Daryl Vaz. Allegedly. Let me say allegedly. But me no know what me say allegedly for and your name come down in a WikiLeaks. Huh? Jamaica people. Karen Cross. See it here. Jamaica people, me say me have to go post up the link so you can read it. Because I know this I got dazzle. You I see it up there, so Karen Cross. Her name come down in a WikiLeaks for diverging information to the CIA to help take with Daryl Vaz and James Roberts' visa. Jamaica people. Huh? Karen. And when you're done, you want to justify the reasons why they expel you from the PNP? And what kind of behavior them here? What kind of behavior them here? The one in the middle with the big jacket. The one in the middle with the big jacket. Natalie Price, Natalie Stack, One Maroon Warrior, Sunny Days, whatever she call herself these names. Whatever she call herself these days, people. Natalie Price. And that me know her give me name, and that in her passport, and that in her ID. Natalie Price, Natalie Stack, One Maroon Warrior, Sunny Days. Anybody where you see have so much name as scammer and thief. Anybody where you see have so much name as scammer them and thief. No abiding city. Come here, you. And where your daughter dey? Cause them say, as much as you have your daughter have to under supervision. You don't hear about it? Eh? Speaking about data, Karen Cross. And what them are thinking they say you do to your own data? Eh? Jamaica people only know yes say Karen stuff her data stomach, send her away America with the things them in her stomach. Her own data, you know, Karen Cross stuff her stomach. Eh? Jesus Christ, them are your smaddy. Eh? Look on the big grown adults, them are every day then they on social media I bring down and tear down. Eh? Can you imagine Jamaica people? Karen Cross data. When you hear about it, then catch her at traffic. From Baltimore to Chicago, 40 pounds I pile up in our suitcase. And when me say up in our suitcase, me no mean in our suitcase, me mean up in our suitcase. Huh? Karen Cross, come here. What kind of thing them you do to your own daughter? Only I hear about it, Jamaica then catch Karen Cross daughter. A traffic the things them from Baltimore to Chicago. 40 pound it pile up in our suitcase. And when me say up in our suitcase, me mean up in our suitcase. And them you want come past social media, contact to people. Me say the girl them crash out last night, then crash out. Me say about 3 o'clock this morning, she dey on social media chat. See her there. See it at Jamaica, Natalie Stack, Natalie Price, One Maroon Warrior, Sunny Days. See her. Me say last night, me say partner draw TV done out. The 3 of them. The amount of something go up in the fridge last night, the fridge left wide open, can't shit. Can't shit. Natalie Price. This is it. This girl, the Maroon Warrior. Face coming like the old crude oil where our government a try discover in a Jamaica. No, me have to repeat that again. Natalie Stack. Your face coming like the crude oil where your government a try discover in a Jamaica. And them you want come for people, you know. These are those, and those are these, who wash their robe in the blood of the Lamb. You never hear that song there yet, Jamaica? Them are one whole candle to people. And these are those, and those are these, who wash their robe in the blood of the Lamb. You never hear about it. Mug shots, Jamaica. And at them I want to preach to people. Anthony Pinnock, good afternoon. At them I want to preach to people. Natalie Stack, see your mug shot. They all see them on internet. I go like them as maybe see them here. Pedophile. Cannot be seen nowhere near a school. These are dangers to little girls and boys. First degree sexual abuse. Our mug shut them out there. How Natalie want come on platform, come bring our mouth to people. You no can't want come bring no mouth to people when you no know so you no have no pass. Pour the girl a clean out her teeth and a clean out her face. What make you just clean out your teeth same so in the mug shot them? And you want come address people. The only thing you can cuss people and say them are fish and them are batty. But Jamaica people move on. We don't care anymore. Keep yourself to yourself, and the straight people them keep themselves to themselves. Leave people and them life alone. They now rob and thief and scam like Uno. We not no mug shot. We not no mug shot. The only thing they can cuss and call we do. What they call we, they can call we all the names in the book. The people them are living at their truth. And Jamaican people have grown to respect them. All Jamaican people say, stay in our lane. Do your thing and leave we alone, and we will. And that is what Jamaicans are doing. Remember, you know, live here, you know, say you don't know how Jamaica function. Gone were the days when Jamaica people are run down, fit shop up and do the thing. The Jamaican people have gotten accustomed to the LGBT community. Some of them might not admit it, but we want to leave the people them alone. Natalie, you don't have nothing to come chat say to people. Allah me the only thing you can remind me. Oh, a fish. Oh, I remember me can tell the people them who me is. And they grown to respect me. Me are no thief. Me are no scammer. Me are no pedophile. Me not do things to little boys and girls. Me look me age. Natalie Stack, come tell the people what make your man left you. Eh? Tell the people what make your man left you. Jamaica, them are no life, you know. Eh? Me no understand how them are say them a woman and no man no want them. Me a man a look be much less unwe so no a woman. Come make we reason now Natalie Stack. The weekend I come and me want feel good. The class nice on top of the screen. Me say them a ya woman. And them say them a woman and no man na look them. Them a ya no man and me a man a look me. Something wrong. In lavish and curry bless and peanut and guava. Something not right. Uno so no this. Uno live in America. Eh? Uno nice and no this. Uno life. And no man fit the by phone. Me a man a look me much less. Uno we so no woman. Something is wrong. In Hyacinth Coley, something is wrong. And them are want comfy people, you know, people with their face spread out in a mugshot. Why she not come and address why she went to prison? Them are we get opportunity for look how some people that well want a visa. And them are get the opportunity to go live in America. And them gone America gone catch lawsuit and gone behind you. Them are no have no ambition, you know. Them are no ambition. Eh? Imagine people who have visa to go better off them life. And you get the golden opportunity. And you gonna foreign gonna mingle with little picking so much so that they have to prosecute you. Eh? You take up yourself from Jamaica and gone over there with your nasty, dirty livity. Eh? How you feel this morning, Natalie Price, to know that you cannot walk past a school gate? Huh? How you feel to know so you cannot walk past a school gate? You were ordered never to be seen 100 feet away from a school. Huh? Every night this woman sit down, she alone in the dark room, a Star Blue movie. You never go over there yet, Jamaica? The room dark, appear pepper light a blink, and she over there all you see her teeth a keynote. And she just vile and nasty and disgusting. When she not depend dating cock, she depend Peter Bun. And what's up with Peter Bunting and dating Campbell? Eh? She alone sit down in the dark room every night. Sad, scared, and lonely. No man, nothing. Eh? Paula laugh. She alone in the dark room at night time. Eh? We don't know if a blue movie she a star. Remember said the allegations out there where she got prison for in Jamaica sexual abuse first degree. So maybe it's in her DNA for Star Blue movie. These sexual advert, them kind of say it is the mantra of Natalie Stack. That's why her entire platform is designed to make it seem like she a Star Blue movie. She alone sit down over there in the dark room at night time. See it there? See the girl mugshot the Jamaica. See the crime, the sexual abuse, first degree. Huh? See your charges them there, Natalie. You alone at night time. Nobody fit talk to. Huh? Sit down in the dark room. A Star Blue movie. A paper light. And the room dark. All you see her teeth. And she just a chat. Every day she depend Peter Bunting. Every day she depend Dr. Dayton Campbell. Eh? How was so? Dr. Campbell also the girl 750,000. Remember they come out and tell lie. Eh? But Dr. Dayton Campbell, an underage girl, and now they have one list of names, and they are going to present the list of names. When he got caught, not a list of names. Nobody turn up for them. For Karen Cross, she, Natalie Price, and Karen. The whole of them, try to damage the man's character. And all when they slap with the lawsuit and the charge, then are no shame. They are no shame. They sit down on the internet, violent, vicious, and nothing to do. And say they live in the great United States of America. You can tell when people now live no life when they're not happy. Imagine you say you left Jamaica for better off yourself. And you, they are foreigner, do the works of Jamaica. Me not understand them people here. How no can sound no progressive? How no so embedded? The amount of people, I don't say they're ungrateful, but they elevate themselves and then change their ways and change their life. And immerse themselves in the American culture. Them are coming like they're still up a bag wall. Me said this a girl coming like say she's still out at Chowtal. Or out at Morant Bay. Sit down. Them are the America, Me not understand how people can get opportunity for better off themselves. And instead of taking the opportunity and make something of themselves, God Almighty, the girl got America go catch lawsuit. She rather go America, go sit down behind bars. Pedophilia. And them a walk proud. Them a walk proud. Jamaica people. Jamaica people. 23 minutes to the hour of 1 o'clock. I have a major story to boss. And I want my students to sit up straight. Students, are you ready? Is a thinking exercise. Kuya. Natalie start this year, Natalie stuck as a Jamaica Labour Party cancel thief. What, Andrew? As she this, As she this. See her in a halfway tree, a protest against the Jamaica Labour Party. I call Andrew thief. These are idiots. Political mercenaries carrying out the work. And in return, nothing to show for it more than to be sitting in a dark room at night time playing the role of a bigot. And I will be leaving it at that, Jamaica. Students, I want you to put on your thinking caps and I want you guys to sit up straight in the class right now because I am going to unearth the truth on a major development. And I want you guys to think. I want you guys to think just like how your teacher can put and write me lesson plan and put me script together for class. You ready, students? Good afternoon, Mama San. Good to see you, Auntie. I want you guys to pay attention now to what I'm about to say, because this is major. This is now major development, my people. So Jamaica, I'm finished with the redundant, recycled, retired Karen Cross and them. Let's move on. I'm going to say, what they say on Pdtv, they set rat trap. I will be setting a rat trap this afternoon. Listen carefully, Jamaica. as I unravel a major showdown that is about to go down. Jamaica people, are you aware that the three persons in front of you, the Prime Minister Andrew Holness, the member for West Portland Daryl Vaz, and here we have a young lady, Miss Khadija Campbell Rochester. Jamaica, are you aware that Andrew Holness was in bed with this Khadija Campbell Rochester? Yes, you hear me. Andrew Holness was in bed with Khadija Campbell Rochester. What on them in mouth? What on the people? When me say in a bed, me no mean physical man and woman. Lord God of people. Look how this class I go pop up now. Make me clarify. Context matters. That then tell we. Context matters. Now, so, Jamaica, are you aware that Andrew Holness was in bed with Khadija Campbell Rochester? Yes. Andrew, if Andrew was in bed with this woman, she was his confidant. Remember Natalie Campbell Rochester, as she preside over Andrew Holness West Central Constituency Development Fund, you know. This a girl are the gatekeeper for all Andrew Shell Company them, you know. She was there. She works in the office of the Prime Minister. So all of the Shell Company them, she Khadija Campbell Rochester, she's aware of it. Follow me now, students. Follow me now. Daryl Vaz is the Minister of Energy, Transport, Mining, and Technology. Yeah. Energy Minister, Daryl Vaz. So that means that the drilling and the oil exploration and them something that it falls under Daryl Ministry. So Jamaica people, follow me now. The possibility of finding oil in this country is near complete. Yes, near to completion. So me want to ask you the question. Who, Jamaica, would you rather watch over the possibility of finding oil? Is it Daryl Vaz or a Khadija Campbell Rochester? When you see Andrew there, I want the students as of today to start to look closer and deep where the Prime Minister is concerned. This man, Andrew Holness, every move he makes is a chess move. Is a chess move. Tika, big up yourself, darling. Now, who would you rather watch over the possibility of finding this oil in this country? No more you're confident. Remember Khadija Campbell Rochester, who is your constituency. She preside over the CDA fund. She responsible for your constituency. She preside over all of your shell company. Them. She work in the office of the Prime Minister. She knows everything. The Integrity Commission report come out. And while working in the office of the Prime Minister, she said nothing. She kept her mouth. Right throughout the investigation, she shut her mouth and she kept quiet. Not true? Yeah. So if you're close confident, keep her mouth shut when your shell company got exposed. Then Jamaica, you know, must I expect, say, Andrew, I go reward her with a big salary. Tell God Almighty truth. I want the students to listen to me careful and follow my line of argument where I'm going with this. Yes. If she down there in Andrew office and all of the excitement of going on the skullduggery and the shell company and the IC catch on while going and everything bust out, and she remain quiet and not talk, you know, must expect say Andrew Holness are going to reward her with one big salary, big job. Permanent secretary. Permanent secretary. Remember, she was at the CDF in Southwest St. Andrew constituency. She was presiding over every single thing down there. And Andrew Holness removed her from the director of CDF, Constituency Development Fund, and give her permanent secretary. It's because she's his confidant. I don't realize what go on, people. Everybody I wonder. Southwest St. Andrew. Or a West Central. Andrew, a West Central. Yeah, West Central. Jamaica. Only not realize throughout the entire Integrity Commission report where show up Andrew Shell Company them, this girl was right there with Andrew. She works in the office of the Prime Minister. She preside over the CDF. She was a director in Andrew Holness businesses. And the investigation conclude. And despite the investigation, this girl kept her mouth. She said nothing. So why is it that we are surprised today that Andrew Holness rewarded her with such a top job? You working at the office of the Prime Minister. How better can that get? You preside as a director over the CDF. That is another good position. Andrew, remove her from the office of the Prime Minister. Took away the CDF position from her and give her permanent secretary. She was rewarded for keeping her mouth shut. Yes. She's Andrew Holness's confidant. She kept all the dirty secrets. So guess what, Jamaica? The fact that Andrew sent Miss Khadija Campbell Rochester gone down a Ministry of Energy under Daryl Vaz as the permanent secretary down there now. You know what? She will now report directly to Andrew Holness on everything when it comes on to the oil. Yes! Jamaica. We have to read between Andrew Holness better, you know. You think Andrew Holness trusts Daryl Vaz? Me go ask you again. You don't think Andrew Holness trusts Daryl Vaz? What make you think Andrew Holness take Khadija Campbell Rochester out-time officer and send her down a Daryl Vaz ministry to preside as the permanent secretary? The Jamaica Labour Party is at odds with each other. Andrew no like Daryl and Daryl no like Andrew. Andrew no like Tufton and Tufton no like Andrew. And all you see Babsy grade she a go on there. Babsy no like Andrew neither. Andrew Holness is like a chess player, me tell you, you know. You have to understand chess to understand Andrew. I'm going to repeat it again. Me say, you have to understand the game of chess to understand Andrew Michael Holness. Khadija Campbell Rochester was a big player in a Andrew Holness Ponzi scheme and shell company them. Yeah. She got a big position today from being a part of the Ponzi scheme. Eh? But I want you to listen closely, Jamaica. 5 minutes to the hour, class just get nice. Ask yourself the question, Jamaica. Who else is? Who else was in this Ponzi scheme? Follow me in Jamaica. Who else was in this Ponzi scheme who have been well promoted, well looked after today in the party? Tell me. I'm going to tell you Jamaica this afternoon, but you are not reading Andrew Holness properly. Jamaica. There was a lawyer in the case filed by the Integrity Commission, you remember? Who deal with all of the paperwork and the filings. Yes? One lawyer named call up in the Integrity Commission report who dealt with Andrew Holness paperwork and filings. Who was that lawyer, Jamaica? Who was that lawyer who was never a part of Andrew Holness' cabinet then? But he's a part of the cabinet today. No, it's not Patrick. It's not Patrick. It's Donovan Williams. Students, focus. Focus. Listen to my lines of argument. There was a lawyer in the case filed by the Integrity Commission who deal with all of Andrew Holness's paperwork and filing. Who was that lawyer who was never a part of Andrew Holness' cabinet then, but is a part of the cabinet today? That was my line of argument. Donovan Williams. He was Andrew Holness's company secretary. You don't realize what happened in Jamaica? Donovan Williams kept his mouth shut and is today awarded as a state minister. I'm going to repeat it again. Donovan Williams kept his mouth shut and is today awarded as a state minister. But here where things get interesting. Who else was there, Jamaica? Yes, Paula Sadler. You have followed the teacher. Who else was there, Jamaica? Who else wasn't a member of parliament before, but is today a state minister and was never an MP before? Who? First time you've been selected as a member of parliament with no experience and yet you get state minister. You know, see the brother Delroy Williams, otherwise known as Feda, former mayor of Kingston and St. Andrew. Eh? Remember them boot out Delroy Williams, you know. Delroy Williams lost the KCMC, you know, and despite his dismal performance, Andrew made sure set up Delroy Williams. You don't realize, Jamaica, that everybody who keep them mouth shut in the Integrity Commission report are today being promoted. The same Khadija Campbell Rochester, she was there throughout the entire bust within the IC and the Shell Company, and she keep her mouth shut. Donovan Williams was the lawyer who presided over these case filings, and he kept his mouth shut. All our take place and the development, construction and the breach a construction. Delroy Williams was the mayor. Him sign off, said this can bill and give them the go ahead to take over the whole of Kingston and St. Andrew. He was there and all three of them kept their mouth shut. And it's today, all three of them, Khadija Campbell Rochester, Donovan Williams and Delroy Williams, all three are today rewarded. Donovan Williams turned state minister, where you know him a go benefit immensely. His brother Delroy Williams, whom he, Donovan, probably whisper all kind of information while being a gatekeeper for Andrew Olney's shell company. Delroy Williams turned state minister, a first-time MP. Remember, Delroy Williams wasn't an MP, no, he was a councillor who presided over the KCMC as a mayor. He was never an MP. But what Andrew Olness did, Andrew realized that he kept his mouth shut during the Integrity Commission investigation. And Andrew make sure he gave him a safe seat down at Central Clarendon. So he can win that seat. And now, he's now a member of parliament. And as a first-time MP, we now have no knowledge of parliament proceedings, who have no knowledge. Andrew Olness award him as a state minister. When you are a first-time MP, then put your backbench for sit down, make you learn. And then after the first term, if you manage to win a second term, then you will be elevated. When you ever see a first-time MP when you have no knowledge or nothing, get big position, only no realize that all of those persons who kept their mouth shut on the IC report all have been rewarded today by the Prime Minister. You ever hear anything of this salt yet, Jamaica? The only way is if them bring you in as a senator and turn you a minister, like how Kamina Johnson-Smith, she is the Minister of Foreign Affairs. Kamina is not an MP, you know. She's a senator. So they can bring you in as a senator and then they can promote you as a minister. Nothing wrong with that. But Delroy Williams was none of the above. Delroy Williams is a first-time MP and Delroy get big position state minister. Look into it, my people. Delroy keep him mouth shut in the report. Donovan, him brother, keep him mouth shut in the report. And Miss Khadija Campbell Rochester keep her mouth shut in the report. And all three of them today got rewarded and big position by the Prime Minister. Are you aware, Jamaica, that Andrew Holness can't talk to any of his cabinet minister when it comes to corruption? Are you aware of that? How can the head of the pan speak to the bottom of the pan when it gets muddy? Tufton, Chang, Fly, Green, Daryl Vaz, Babsy, massive fraud. All kind of funds unaccounted for in all ministries. You ever hear Andrew Holness call out any of them? You ever hear Andrew Holness call out any of them when he come on to the corruption? Nothing from Andrew Holness. When the Attorney General calls Christopher and Floyd Green, nothing. The 521 million we dropped on Christopher Tufton in the health ministry from the attorney, the AG report. You know, Andrew said nothing. The 760 million corruption in a RADA and the Ministry of Agriculture. You know, Andrew come out and reprimand Floyd Green. Andrew cannot talk to nobody in his cabinet when it comes on to corruption. Look, the corruption will take place up at University Hospital. Tufton is in a mess right now. And I make the Jamaica Labour Party look bad. You see Andrew Holness come out, come reprimand or even attempt to speak to Christopher Tufton. No. What he did was to use the youth arm of the Jamaica Labour Party to come out and attack Dr. Dawes, including Nationwide News Network. Andrew Holness, instead of stood up as the Prime Minister, he sent Young Jamaica, as well as Nationwide News Network, to attack the opposition, PNP and Dr. Dawes. Huh? To put up a narrative that it is not their corruption, it is the PNP corruption. Look into it, Jamaica. Andrew Holness could not come out and reprimand any of his ministers for the corruption. Instead, Andrew sent out the goons them, sent out Young Jamaica, sent out Nationwide to attack the opposition and put the blame on the opposition, say the corruption where they go on in the agriculture ministry and the health ministry, it is the opposition's fault. Where you ever see them as something that take place? Huh? Whoever is involved, Jamaica should step aside. If they know that them import these machines tax exempt and get tax free off of it, they should step aside. You cannot be a member of parliament under the highest office in the country and do tax evasion. You must resign. After these investigations are complete in Jamaica, and you find out MPs are trying to rob taxpayer, step aside. Simple. Eh? Have you realized that the Jamaica Labour Party have not come out and said anything? I want to realize, y'all notice that the Jamaica Labour Party come address none of the issue, whether in the agriculture where Floyd Green is concerned or in the health ministry where Tufton is concerned. The Jamaica Labour Party as the government has not come out to address any of the two incidents. 12 dialysis machine missing. And are today resold for double and triple the original cost and nothing from the government. The government is silent. What they did was to use their Young Jamaica to cast aspersions and attack the opposition leader and Dr. Dawes. What they did was to deploy their youth arm. Let them fight the battle of the government to hide the corruption and expose themselves. That is exactly what the Jamaica Labour Party did, The Labour Party as the government. Up to now, none of them come address the people. What they did was to hide behind the corruption and send out, deploy their youth arm. Let them fight the battle of the government. Let them fight the battle of the government to hide the corruption exposed by the Auditor General. To spread a narrative through the help of Nationwide to make it seems only one medical center is involved when the Auditor General named 5. 5 medical centers were involved in such a massive fraud. And Nationwide News Network and Jamaica Labour Party, Young Jamaica, spread a narrative that it is only one medical center involved in this fraud to rob taxpayer of their money. Can you imagine, Jamaica? I hope you take all that I would have said this afternoon, and I want you to think about it, my people. Think about it, my people. We are in some dark days under this government. But I know that the people of Jamaica are wiser today than yesterday. The people of this country are wiser today than yesterday. And so Jamaica, this is where I wrap up the class for this afternoon. Think about what I said. And I think these are points to continue with for the weekend. All three who were a part of Andrew Holness' Ponzi scheme, who kept their mouth within the Integrity Commission report, all three of them today have been awarded top position. Who are no state minister, permanent secretary. Think about what I said this afternoon, Jamaica. I want to thank you guys for an awesome show. And I want to thank you guys for the support that you all have been showing the party. Continue to encourage us. Continue to have faith and trust in Matt Jefferson Golding as we continue to expose the truth and hold Jamaica to account. It was my pleasure being here, Jamaica. I end the program with a wonderful song. I hope you guys listen to it and enjoy it. Take care, Jamaica. See you guys tomorrow as we look forward to the weekend. I close out now with a wonderful